we talk about the match in a positive manner when you look at it in the first half and throughout 75 minutes, we're able to keep offensive pressure, spread the ball around well. And then all of a sudden in the late stage of the match, it gets away from us a little bit, even being one man on top of them. They have 10 players. What happened there at the end that kind of resulted in the loss of the 2 points, which resulted in a draw?
Yeah, we lost possession of the ball. We lost the control of the game. We didn't have a very good second half. And the worst case scenario was when they got a red card. Because when they got a red card, we kind of relax a little bit, and that's dangerous. And we thought that, it was comfortable. We tried to make some changes to try to bring new blood, new intensity, but it didn't work. It didn't work well for us, and sadly, they had this one chance. It was deflected cross. It was a foul against Adrian Vera, clear foul, but it was a cross that we didn't anticipate, and the guy from the middle, one guy came in and just finished half volley. And again, we tied again against this team, and we lost 2 points at home.
Now, it seems we have a quality team. The new Toros, the new age Toros are a quality team. We have good defenders, we have good attackers, and the midfield controls the ball well. Now, when you have situations like this where you relaxed at the end and you give up those points at home, it becomes frustrating for the coaching staff, but also for the players. How do you make sure that as a coaching staff, you motivate them mentally to stay in the game when we have another tough opponent coming up against Phoenix Rising to return home and face another tough opponent, a rival in San Antonio?
Yes, no, it's just those situations that we have to face, and we've been facing, especially at home, because we are a new team, and We're adding some new faces, some new players, and we have to continue working. We have to continue working on being more focused, on being more ready to play 90 minutes, 90 plus minutes, to understand that this is a long season where we have to be more consistent. Right now, we have to prepare 2 away games, very tough 2 away games. One is Phoenix, one of the top teams in this league. So, and then we have to go to Salt Lake City. So, but we cannot stop. We cannot put our heads down. We have to continue pushing, and just the fact that we're still in the first place in points, tied in points with El Paso, and they just tied also, means that we have to continue fighting, because at the end our goal is to try to go back to the playoff, and to make sure that this year the Toros it's getting a solidness with it throughout the season, and with a solid team. And we have a solid team. Today we had not a bad game, but we had a momentum when we lost control, and then we've been getting punished really hard at home.
Ray, questions?
Well, Wilmer, it's a tough result to take here at home, but I gotta ask you. You turned the page now against a very difficult Phoenix team, but from tonight, what can you take away from this game and just apply it moving forward?
We still, that when we don't give the ball away that easy, We're a very solid team. But sometimes we make some games with lack of concentration. We pass the ball uh, back, or we pass the ball to the more complicated teammate, and we have to make sure that we make things easier. Let's complicate it, and we try to, you know, make things easier for ourselves. Because if we do the easiest pass, the easiest touch, the easiest movement, it's gonna be easier for us. When we do that, we're good. But when we try to complicate ourselves, switching the ball where we don't have to switch, or try to penetrate with a pass when we don't have space, when we force things, it's when we have problems and we complicate ourselves.
Last one from me. It just seems that the team is just getting better, attacking the set piece very well. And tonight was proof of it. You guys were able to score off a corner kick, and you had a couple of close calls there and shooting free kicks directly. How's that been emphasized as part of the offensive scheme that you want to continue to build upon?
Yes, no, listen, we score, and that's important. And we've been scoring in almost every game. So that is important. That somehow keeps you motivated. But we have to be able to be more solid and to avoid that, you know, like situations like today with an extra man, we lose control, or we lose in one ball the possibility to get the 3 points.
Now, when we're talking about the future games, but looking at tonight, when you have the midfield moving the ball well for you, and then you have the defensive effort kind of clicking, it seems like tonight the issue was up front, kind of being able to maybe finish some shots. We had a couple creative shots there with Rodrigo Lopez. You had the corner kick that resulted into a goal, but maybe tonight the issue was finishing the opportunities, which resulted at the end costing us because they tied the game. So what is that something we need to work on coming up now in the future, coming for Phoenix?
Yes, but also we gave up a goal with 10 men. They were with 10 men and we were with 11, and we allowed them to score a goal. You know, one guy coming from the middle, finishing by himself. So those are things that cannot happen, but we have to continue working. We have to emphasize, and because you know, today we feel like we lost 3 points. We lost 2 points when we had the game handy.